Hello, everyone. This is Jessica, and we welcome you back. We're here with Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. Congratulations to all of the inductees. I hope you guys are still celebrating the highlight, Las Vegas, whether you were there or whether you have seen the pictures. We thank you for being a part. We are here to talk about all of the ways you can benefit from being in the book. Whether you were in our 50-year book featuring Grandmaster Ron Van Cleef, or whether you were in our Changing Lives series with Grandmaster Ernie Reyes. We want to make sure that you get all the possible ways of being featured in our book. And again, we have Grandmaster Jesse Bowen here, who's going to talk to us today. You have your books. Now what, right? You have your books. Now what do you do? So, Grandmaster Jesse Bone, before we get started, do you want to say hi to our inductees, hi to their families and friends who may be watching?
Oh yeah, hey guys, hello, and again, thank you for being a part of the book. Las Vegas was a great success. We had a chance to interact, meet people. It was all in a different circumstance, different times, but we made the best of it, and everything turned out to be great. So again, thank you everyone for supporting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to get into our first question here. And that's going to be how can being featured in the book, how can being featured in the book benefit our inductees?
Okay, great. Well, everyone, of course, in this email that we're sending out to you, this is scheduled to be an uh, introduction about how to market your book. The first thing I want you to really realize is that your value. We're doing this because we want to bring more value to the martial arts and to the martial artists. So if you're featured in our book, then we're treating you like you're the author of the book. So one of the key things that you can do right away is make sure you set your press release. You've got that out. Make sure that you schedule some uh, parties, pizza parties, to bring your students to these parties and have them to bring their friends. If you're a martial arts instructor, this book, just by being featured in the book, should actually bring you about $10,000 in revenue. And I'll go through that in just a moment. If you're not a martial artist, building this in your community of letting people know who you are as a martial artist, letting your family know who you are in the martial arts. Now, this is a powerful way because it's about recognition, and that recognition power is what opens up other doors. And if you're a martial arts school owner, let's just say that you have a pizza party and 10 of your students introduce 10 new students to your school, and they receive a free copy of the book, is signed by you, and they decide to become a member. And let's just say that you're charging, your fees are $100 a month. So therefore, you that's about $12,000 that could come into you, in that over that next 12 months, or it can be a day activity. Back in 2015, we did the book signing at my martial arts school. I had a seminar with Bill Superfoot Wallace coming in. That was about a $15,000 Sunday afternoon because all my students came in that needed to re up their programs. They renewed their programs. They took the seminar. Uh, they took advantage of cashing out on their programs. So that became a very successful event, but it was really about the book signing and people really excited to do things. So that's one of the things, the power of the book is to bring to our martial arts school owners that's in the book. Remember, if you're in the book, your book is can serve as your autobiography. This is where your family, your friends, your students, they have that personal copy of the book that really highlights you.
Absolutely. So you mentioned book signings, and it actually rolls into our next question for what are some effective ways for them to market the book. So if you have a school, it's great to have those book signings. Can we talk a little bit about virtual book signings on Facebook for those who don't have a school and may want to reach out to their friends and family?
Sure. And for a lot of martial artists that I talk with, they already have virtual classes anyway. So this is a great time to come on and just talk about your martial arts experience, and your bios featured in the book, and students can purchase the books. And again, this is another way, even if you give the books away for someone joining today in your martial arts school, you can get the books from us at discounts. Someone put it in your package. So when someone signs up, you may say, well, when you sign up today, you're going to get a signed copy of the martial arts changing lives biography book. And Sensei Jessica is actually featured in the book. Would you like to have a copy of that today? That might make the difference in the person. Well, I'll wait or whatever. That may make the difference. And again, it comes back to building credibility for
Absolutely.
your part, because you're actually featured in the book.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we have book signings, and how about press releases?
Well, in their initial kits, everyone should have received a press release. And that's one of the very first things that you should do. You should send out to your local media, let them know about being in the book, about
Hmm.
receiving your award. If you're in the Changing Lives series, our whole series is about martial artists that's making a difference in the lives of other people. If you're in our 50-year book, it's really about, this half of a century that you've been studying the martial arts and how it's actually impacted your life, and how you have used it to impact the lives of others. So your press release going out, and we can talk in a few moments about if you really are not sure how to do a press release, we can do it for you. We have online courses and material you can utilize also. But please, let the community know about your success.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you're in the 50-year marketing, I'm sorry, the Martial Arts Extraordinaire 50-year book or the Changing Lives series, right? You have your book, now what? Well, you want to make sure that you market them. You want to make sure that you have your online book signings, your virtual book signings, or your in person book signings at your school, at your local business, if you're a business owner, at your church, if you go to church. These are all places where you can have book signings in the libraries, Starbucks.
Library.
Hey, who doesn't like Starbucks? These places where you can set up. If you need marketing material, we have plenty on our website. I'll put that link. If you need banners, we have that as well. We can order those and get your certificate printed out, right? We have where you can print it with us and get it framed. We have that option still. And we also have our Masters and Pioneers. If you were there at the event in July, you were able to pick up a copy, but we actually offer these online. Can you tell us more about that, Grandmaster Jesse Bowen?
Sure. We have started to, publish our magazines, and the magazines are designed to support our inductees. This particular magazine, the Martial Arts Masters and Pioneers, is really bringing in a lot of different masters and grandmasters. We're partnered with someone else to produce that magazine. But shortly, we're going to be having the Martial Arts Extraordinaire. And in that magazine, if you were featured in the book, we're going to also have a featured article. Your bio will be published in the magazine. And it's digital, so that means you can drop it right into social media.
Mm-hmm.
Drop these links in to your social media, getting people to like it, compliment you on it, put it in there. If you have your school link, put it in there. And again, this is a great magazine focused on Ernie Reyes as a part of this particular magazine. And there's a lot of
Awesome.
different articles and information. And again, if it's a digital magazine, attach it to your newsletter that you're sending out to your students so they can get motivated to read these magazines, to learn more about the martial arts. If you'd like to have a paper copy, again, you can go to our online store. You can order a paper copy of the magazine.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. We just want to make sure that you understand the full benefits of being in our martial arts extraordinaire, the 50-year book, as well as our Changing Lives series. That focuses on martial artists changing lives. We hope that you enjoyed this short video, and we will put those links where you can check out everything that we spoke about. If you need to contact us, we'll definitely have that information in the email, and we hope to hear from you soon. Grandmaster Jesse, anything else?
No, everyone, again, we love you. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing, trying to make the martial arts, a key component of the lives of people because we know how the martial arts has empowered our lives. So, check out the links. If you need our help, remember, just reach out and contact us. We're here to support you.
Absolutely. Take care.